Reception controls and escort policies reinforce the first line of defense, human interaction. Reception staff or security officers verify credentials before entry, confirm appointments, and notify hosts. Unescorted access is limited to authorized personnel, and unfamiliar faces are challenged politely but consistently. For multi-tenant facilities, the reception area must still apply organization-specific rules for visitors headed to restricted zones. Escorts guide guests at all times, ensuring they do not wander into sensitive areas or observe information unintentionally. Logs capture escort names alongside visitors for accountability. Signage reinforces the policy, and staff drills ensure responses remain calm and consistent. Even simple gestures, like keeping visitor badges visually distinct, prevent confusion. Reception discipline sets the tone for the entire facility, signaling that security awareness is cultural, not cosmetic, and that human presence complements technological barriers effectively. Environmental sensors detect problems that computers cannot report themselves. Temperature, humidity, and moisture sensors guard against overheating, condensation, or leaks that threaten hardware longevity. Continuous monitoring alerts teams before thresholds cause damage. Alerts route to facilities and operations staff with defined response times and escalation steps. For high-density equipment, redundant sensors validate readings and provide early warning if one fails. Calibration schedules and maintenance records prove reliability, while incident logs show how quickly staff respond to deviations. Even basic sensors provide immense value by converting silent degradation into visible signals. In regulated settings, auditors review sensor data to confirm active environmental control. This simple layer supports availability and asset protection, ensuring that technical resilience is not defeated by physical neglect. Power protection through uninterruptible power supplies and generators keeps systems stable when the grid falters. UPS units provide immediate, short-term power to servers and networking gear, allowing graceful shutdown or transfer to backup generators. Each system should have documented capacity, maintenance schedules, and battery replacement records. Generators extend continuity for longer outages, fueled and tested on a defined cadence under load to verify reliability. Transfer switches and automatic start tests confirm the system's ability to bridge power loss seamlessly. Logs of testing, inspections, and maintenance demonstrate ongoing readiness. The combination of UPS and generators ensures data integrity, prevents hardware stress, and protects uptime promises to customers and regulators alike. When power is predictable, even under failure, confidence in operational continuity rises substantially. Fire suppression systems protect both people and assets, requiring equal attention to detection and control. Early warning smoke detectors, aspirating systems, and clean agent suppression systems minimize damage by releasing inert gases that preserve equipment. Facilities must maintain service contracts, perform semi-annual tests, and record inspection results. Fire extinguishers receive monthly visual checks and annual certifications. Alarm panels and sensors are integrated with central monitoring for instant notification. Clear evacuation routes and signage complete the system. Documenting maintenance dates, vendor credentials, and inspection certificates gives auditors concrete evidence of reliability. Neglecting fire systems can turn small sparks into total losses, while disciplined upkeep demonstrates maturity. Fire control is not only a safety mandate, but a data protection requirement because destroyed infrastructure cannot be securely recovered. Media storage and secure destruction prevent data remnants from escaping governance. Backup tapes, removable drives, and printed records must be stored in locked cabinets or vaults with controlled environmental conditions and access logs. When disposal is due, destruction methods match media type: shredding for paper, degaussing or physical shredding for magnetic drives, and cryptographic erasure for solid-state devices. Certificates of destruction include date, method, and serial numbers, proving that media left circulation permanently. Storage and disposal partners require due diligence to confirm proper handling. Tracking this life cycle avoids both premature disposal and forgotten media accumulating in drawers. Secure destruction closes the confidentiality loop by ensuring data does not persist beyond its purpose, fulfilling compliance and reducing long-term exposure risk across physical inventories. Shipping, receiving, and chain of custody procedures manage movement of sensitive equipment and records. Assets leaving a secure area for maintenance, transfer, or return must be logged with serial numbers, responsible staff, and transport method. Tamper-evident packaging and courier tracking maintain integrity during transit. Receiving processes verify serial numbers and inspect for damage or tampering before reintroduction to the environment. Storage areas for incoming packages remain separate from production zones to prevent contamination or unauthorized access. Chain of custody documentation accompanies every step until the item reaches its final destination. Periodic audits reconcile logs with actual inventory. These controls prevent accidental loss and ensure that sensitive devices remain traceable wherever they travel, closing an often overlooked gap between digital assurance and physical reality. Co-location and shared responsibility arrangements require careful boundary definitions. When using third-party data centers, the organization inherits some controls: power, cooling, perimeter defense, while retaining others like access management for racks, encryption, and device inventory. A shared responsibility matrix documents these divisions clearly and includes vendor attestations for the controls they manage. Regularly review their certifications, camera policies, and incident procedures to ensure continued alignment with your standards. Coordinate emergency drills and maintenance schedules so responsibilities stay synchronized. Failure to define boundaries can lead to blind spots during incidents or audits. By explicitly mapping provider and customer roles, organizations maintain transparency and compliance, showing auditors that even outsourced infrastructure operates within a governed, traceable framework. Evidence transforms physical controls from intentions into assurance. Logs of badge access, visitor sign-ins, surveillance checks, and maintenance reports serve as proof of continuous operation. Exported data from monitoring systems, power tests, and fire inspections document effectiveness and readiness. Photographs of signage, cage locks, and equipment placement support written descriptions. Storing these materials centrally with version control and restricted access ensures integrity and auditability. During reviews, presenting evidence in sequence, scope, zoning, controls, monitoring, maintenance tells a coherent story of physical resilience. The goal is not perfect fortresses, but predictable safeguards backed by verifiable records. When physical and environmental controls operate as routinely as logical ones, the organization achieves true end-to-end assurance aligned with the I1 philosophy of measurable, sustainable protection.